Just like the wide-winged dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Just like the wide-winged dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing. Ooh, baby, ooh, say ooh. And the days go by like a strand in the wind, in the web that is blown. I begin again. Said to my friend, baby, nothing else matters. He was no more than a baby then. Well, he seemed broken-hearted, something within him.
say, dance. We can dance if we want to. We can leave your friends behind. Cause your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, well, they're no friends of mine. I say, we can go where we want to, a place where they will never find. And we can act like we come from out of this world, leave the real one far behind. And we can dance. We can dance if we want to. We can leave your friends behind. Cause your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, well, they're no friends of mine. Say, we can go where we want to, place where they will never find. And we can act like we come from out of this world, leave the real one far behind. And we can dance.
Danser.
We can go when we want to. Night is young and so am I. And we can dress real neat from our hearts to our feet and surprise them with a victory cry. Say, we can act if we want to. If we don't, nobody will. And you can act real rude and totally removed, and I can act like an imbecile. And say, we can dance, everything's out of control. We can dance, they're doing it from pole to pole. We can dance, everybody look at your hands. We can dance, everybody's taking the chance. Safe to dance, oh, it's safe to dance. Yes, it's safe to dance.
Say, down.
We can dance if we want to. We've got all your life in mind. As long as we abuse it, never gonna lose it. Everything will work out right. I say, we can dance if we want to. We can leave your friends behind. Cause your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, well, they're no friends of mine. I say, we can dance, everything's out of control. We can dance, they're doing it from pole to pole. We can dance, everybody look at your hands. We can dance, everybody's taking the chance. Well, it's safe to dance. Yes, it's safe to dance. Well, it's safe to dance. Oh, it's safe to dance. Yes, it's safe to dance. It's safe to dance. Yeah. Oh, it's safe to dance. It's safe to dance. Oh, 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 it's safe to dance.
afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the virtual United States Navy and Virtual Electronic Attack Squadron 129, the Vikings, based at Naval Air Station Whidbey Island in beautiful North Washington State. My name is Rick Tugman from Chicago, Illinois. I'm joined show center by our team safety observer, video editor, and FS Growler pilot, Kelsey Ember Davis from Nolensville, Tennessee. What you are about to witness is only a small fraction of what the future of your United States Navy possesses. The Growler is an American carrier-based electronic warfare aircraft and is also the youngest member of the Naval Aviation Aircraft tree. This demonstration flown today will demonstrate the Growler's maneuvering characteristics put to work in a tactical arena. Ladies and gentlemen, as a proper introduction to today's demonstration, the FS Growlers and the Split The Growler is a two-person jet, the pilot, and the electronic warfare officer, or the EWO. The pilot is responsible for applying the jet and employing the weapons, while the EWO manages the navigation, communications, and electronic warfare weapon systems on board the aircraft. To the left, Growler 1 will now demonstrate the raw power of the EA-18G's two General Electric F414 engines in a Cobra maneuver, producing just up to 44,000 pounds of thrust. Pinky will aggressively pitch the aircraft into the vertical, followed by a negative G pushover to level flight. The job of a naval aviator is not complete until their aircraft have landed on the pitching deck of an aircraft carrier at sea. Ladies and gentlemen, direct your attention now to the left as Pinky sets up for a simulated carrier break at sea. Using a visual landing system, the pilot makes his way to a precise location on the carrier deck. From the left, the carrier break. The ability to land on U.S. naval aircraft carriers at sea is not only a requirement, but a standard that all naval aviators must master. The approach to the carrier is often the most dangerous part of a naval aviator's mission. Landing your aircraft at roughly 130 miles an hour on only a few hundred feet of floating steel is extremely difficult. Growler 1 will now showcase that challenge. Approaching the end of the runway, Pinky simulates a wave-off, which is when a naval aircraft is not able to land because of an unsafe approach due to either being too high or too low. 569, 3/4 of a mile, call the ball.
569, get your ball, 619.
Roger, call. You're on site, folks. You're on center line.
Easy with it. Easy with it. Wave off, out, yeah.
from behind the crowd, the Growlers break away past. Both Growlers are now repositioning once again to crowd left to set up for the reaction brake, similar to a carrier brake at sea. This landing brake by both aircraft will further demonstrate the aircraft's repositioning ability to get on the pitching deck of an aircraft carrier quickly. Ladies and gentlemen, for the last time today, the Growler and the reaction brake. Today's EA-18G demonstration and have gained a better appreciation for understanding the rich heritage and continuing development of U.S. carrier aviation. The virtual United States Navy is a multi-platform community. We hope you've been inspired by what you've seen here today and will consider joining the virtual Naval Aviation team. For updates on the team and upcoming events, be sure to follow us on Instagram at FS Growler Airshow Team. And on behalf of the virtual United States Navy, we thank you again for coming out, and we hope you enjoy the rest of the show. Grizzlies out!
Drive me
Twin Beach After Dark took a year and a half to perfect with the diligent help and support of Wheelan Aerospace Technologies and has transformed from imagination to reality. Now, for dozens of years, Beach 18s crisscrossed the country at all hours of the night, carrying airmail, freight, film, car parts, and other boxes and bags through any and all weather conditions. Not going was not an option for countless flyers, many of whom are in the audience tonight. Matt is going to dedicate this performance to our active duty military members, veterans, and to all the salty old pilots out there who cut their teeth on these fantastic airplanes. So now, stay tuned for the arrival of the aircraft affectionately referred to as Magic by Moonlight.